Welcome to Cook's Corner with Carter and Tori.
This is 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
All right.
To stand 6 feet apart, and we're gonna get started. Great. So we'll be making white bean dip with cannellini beans and fresh veggies.
First, get all of your ingredients laid out and ready to go. Then, find the nearest sink and wash your hands for 20 seconds. Right?
Right.
Now that you've washed your hands, it's time to start cooking. So first, you need to open up the can of cannellini beans. You can use cannellini beans or black beans or kidney beans or really anything that you have at home. This recipe calls for 2 cans of beans. So yet again, we're opening another can and giving it a good rinse before we throw it into the food processor. You want to make sure you rinse the beans. Usually when canned goods are canned, they add salt for preservation. We want to get rid of as much salt as possible. The recipe calls for 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Yep, perfect. You pour that right into the food processor. Then it says also we need to combine the lemon and the garlic. 1/4 teaspoon lemon juice.
4 tablespoons.
Sure.
Like
1/2 teaspoon of minced garlic. On the recipe, it calls for 4 cloves of garlic, but we are going to use the already minced garlic from the jar. Perfect. Then we need some oregano and thyme right here. So you get your thyme and your oregano. You need 1/4 teaspoon dried thyme and then 1/2 teaspoon oregano. Carter's doing a great job.
Thanks, Tori. Teamwork.
Then it says to pulse on the food processor until it is well blended. So you want to add some salt and pepper to taste. Fancy pepper. You might want to give it a small taste to see if you've added enough seasonings to the bean dip. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
You can either eat this bean dip plain, or you can decide to add some cherry tomatoes on top and some balsamic vinegar on top of the white bean dip before we get ready to serve it. What are you adding?
Basil.
Oh,
Usually
Carter is adding basil on top. Now she's going to add a little bit of paprika on top for spice and flavor. While Carter is cleaning up for a second, I'm going to explain some other things. You want to make sure when you're doing this recipe that you're involving your kids so they can pour the beans into the food processor, they can pulse the pulse button, they can help you add the seasonings, the salt and the pepper and the garlic. Just get your kids involved in the kitchen. What's great about this snack is that it's got carbs, so you can do tortilla or pita bread. The bean is a great protein source for your kids. It'll keep them full for long periods of time. Carter's putting some on a cabbage leaf and then adding the tomatoes. So you're getting a fruit and a vegetable, as well as a protein and a carb in this snack. If your kids are having a hard time trying new things at home, it's really good to get them involved in the kitchen. It helps them to understand where their food's coming from, how it's made. So instead of them looking at a white bean dip as this just white mushy mess, they might understand that it actually comes from beans and that they might enjoy it. You can also dip it with fresh vegetables or crackers. If your kids are gluten-free, it's important to give them different options, right? So you can get them blue corn tortillas, or you can just have them dip it with vegetables. Either way, they're getting a good source of nutrients in their delicious, yummy snack. Cheers, here we go. 6 feet apart.
Thank you.
If you have any comments or questions, you can go ahead and email me or leave them in the comments below. Thanks, guys. Till next time.
At Cook's Corner.
Welcome to Cooking Corner
with Carter and Tori.
All right, let's try again. Ready?
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome
Welcome to Cook's Corner.
Cooking Corner or Cook's Corner? Cook's Corner?
Cook's Corner.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to Cook's Corner with Tori and Carter. One more time.
We're doing my name first or yours?
We'll do your name first.
Okay.
Welcome to...
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to Cook's Corner with Carter and Tori. Garlic. Just get your kids involved in the kitchen. Help them to understand cooking. A link to this recipe will be in the...
Until next... Sorry. Okay. Alright. Good to see you guys. Until next time at Cook.